Tomorrow's Sunday. It's Harper's violin recital. You're in charge of getting everything ready in the morning. Cleaning, laundry, lunch. Handle all of it.
Huh? Since it's her recital, can I go watch too?
What? Are you serious? Why would you need to see it? You're just backstage support. Don't drag Harper down.
But we're family. Why am I the only one who can't?
It's exactly because we're family. Your job is to support Harper. You're not someone meant to shine on your own, so know your place.
No way.
Oh, and Luna, you still have that allowance you've been saving from back in grade school, right?
Huh? Yeah, I do. Why?
I want to buy Harper a digital piano. She got a perfect score on her pitch test recently. When a kid has talent, you gotta invest in them.
Wait a minute. You're planning to use my savings?
Who else's cash do you think I'm going to spend? If someone in the family is just hoarding cash, obviously, it should be put to good use.
Hold on. I've been saving that money for years. I gave up buying video games so I could use it for my future.
Well, that future isn't yours. It's Harper's. Even if you had an instrument, it'd just be wasted on you.
So you're saying nothing I ever do will be good enough?
Come on. You've known that for a while. You've been clumsy ever since you were little. Couldn't stand out in basketball or math, nothing at all. But Harper's different. She can play violin and piano, draw, play sports. She's got stage presence. That's why you supporting her has meaning.
But I worked hard too. I woke up early every morning, took out the trash, cleaned the house.
That kind of effort doesn't count. If you can't deliver results, no one remembers how hard you tried. From now on, know your place and act accordingly.
Got it. You can use my money for Harper.
That's more like it. You're finally doing something useful for this family. As long as you keep sacrificing, this household will only get better. Hey, what the heck is this result? You really don't get how your parents feel, do you? Do you have any idea how much we've poured into you? How could you end up with something this pathetic? You're such a loser. Thanks to you, our pride as parents is in shambles. Failing your top choice college? We're too embarrassed to tell anyone. Even when I was exhausted from work, I still drove you to tutoring. I gave up weekends for your practice tests. It wasn't just money. We put in time, energy, everything. Do you even know how much we were paying for that private tutor every month? It was all a waste. Every dime, every bit of effort we spent on you, completely down the drain.
I'm sorry, Dad. I really am. That's why I'll work even harder to pass next time. Please, give me another chance.
What? You want to take a gap year? Are you kidding me right now? You think we're going to pay for all that again? There's not even a sliver of reason left to invest in you. If you had the kind of brain that could improve with a year or two of studying, you wouldn't have failed in the first place. Get real. It's just a waste of time and money.
Then, I'll pay for cram school myself. I'll work once I'm an adult and pay it all back. I can't do it right away, but I swear, I'll return every cent.
Don't be ridiculous. If talking big could get you into college, you would have been accepted ages ago. You seriously don't understand anything, do you? You're the daughter of 2 Ivy League grads, and yet you still manage to disappoint us this badly. This kind of insult is just unthinkable. Stop dragging our name through the mud. How are we supposed to face the neighbors and our relatives now?
I'm sorry. I really am. I feel terrible about this, but I stayed up late studying every night until the exam and got up early to review. I gave it everything I had.
I don't have time to listen to excuses. You gave it your all. You only get to say that if you actually succeed. If you got into a top university, fine. Then brag all you want. You're pathetic. The kid from the Smith family next door got accepted without any issues. Everyone at the family gathering was praising him. And look at you. You're a complete disgrace to this family.
Please don't say that.
Failing college with Ivy League parents? What kind of joke is that? I've never even heard of anything that ridiculous. It's so embarrassing. I can't face our relatives or even talk about it at work. Just having you in this house drags down my reputation. I'm done. Pack your stuff and get out of this house tonight.
What? Wait, you're not serious, are you? You really want me to leave? Dad, you're joking, right?
You think I'm joking? Have I ever said anything I didn't mean in my life? I'm dead serious. I'm telling you to get out. We still have hope. We've got Harper, the younger one. Unlike you, she's been shining from the very beginning. Back in elementary school, she was already scoring top ranks in national tests. She doesn't even need help. She handles everything herself.
Unbelievable.
She's in middle school now, doing high school math like it's nothing. Her German is fluent. She even passed the pre-advanced proficiency exam. She said herself she wants to go to med school. Without being pushed, she's carving her own path. That's what real effort looks like. As long as we have Harper, that's all we need. We don't need anything else.
Wait, what does that mean? Are you saying I'm not needed in this family anymore?
Exactly. A failure like you needs to wake up and get a job. That whole college dream, it's way out of your league. Drop it now and go sweat it out at the bottom of society. Do you have any idea how much we put into raising you? Even the time we spent believing in you feels like a mistake now. Honestly, I don't even see you as my daughter anymore. Let me be clear. There's no room in this house for someone as useless and unaccomplished as you. If you packed up and left right now, I'd finally feel relieved.
No way. You really think that little of me?
If you want sympathy, earn it with results. The fact that you failed isn't going away. You better burn that shame deep into your memory. We spent tens of thousands, no, hundreds of thousands on your study materials, mock exams, private tutors, and you still failed. That just proves you've hit your limit.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't live up to your expectations. You supported me so much, and I'm the one who threw it all away. You gave me your time and money, and this is what it led to. All I feel is regret.
Exactly. That's the attitude. If you're at least aware of that, maybe there's a shred of hope for you. Too late now, though.
I get it. I finally understand that nothing I say matters anymore, and where I stand in this family. Once I graduate high school, I'll start preparing to leave. I'll find a job and a place to live, all on my own. I won't bother anyone ever again. I won't bring any more shame. I've decided I'm going to live on my own, and I'm not going to regret it.
Well, look at you. Finally got something right, huh? It's not like you've got the place in this house anymore, so go be independent or whatever. Just thinking about shifting all that money we spent on your food, bills, and living expenses over to Harper, it's a huge relief. Finally, we can make a real investment in someone who's worth it. And once you step outside this house, don't you dare act like family again. There's no place for you to come back to, got it?
Got it. Then I'll go tell my teacher I'm switching to job hunting after graduation. I might be back late, but I'll make sure to explain everything properly. Not sure if I'll make it back by evening, but don't worry about me.
Like I care when you get back. Not interested. Do whatever you want.
Hey, Luna! Just got the news and, oh my gosh, I couldn't stop laughing. Totally something you would do. Guess what I heard? You failed your college entrance exam, right? And you're getting kicked out too? That's hilarious. I never thought you'd fall this far. You're like the only underachiever in the family. I've got to admit, that's pretty remarkable. Harper, Why would you say something like that? Oh no, stop right there. Don't say my name so casually. I don't see you as family anymore. You're just some random person now. From now on, I'm telling my friends I don't even have a sister, so no worries. No way. Even you're giving up on me? Giving up? Please. It's not like I expected anything to begin with. This kind of pathetic ending was obvious. It was just a matter of time. If you can't even tell how weak you are, aiming for a top school is a total joke. Face reality. Anyway, good try or whatever. Yeah, I know results are everything, but I did try. I studied every night until it was late. You tried? Oh, please, don't make me laugh. You were just pretending to try. The fact that you got 0 results proves it was all pointless. Honestly, though, I'm so relieved you're finally out of this house. It's like the air's cleaner now or something. Just calling you family was embarrassing. You were always a burden to me. Didn't you realize that just sitting next to you irritated me? I had no idea you felt that way. I tried so hard because I wanted to laugh with you, be close to you. Well, that was just annoying. Everything you did was halfway. Studying, sports, art, music, just average or below. Honestly, I hated when people at school asked me, "Hey, don't you have a sister?" I was embarrassed. I wanted to pretend you didn't exist. Yeah, I really was clumsy at everything. I was never the kind of person who could do it all like you. Even when I read textbooks, it didn't stick, and I'd freeze up in front of people and mess things up. And I'm the opposite. I've got a perfect memory and sharp understanding. I'm great with people, and everyone praises my presentations. Of course, Mom and Dad expect everything from me. I'm the one carrying this family's future. I'm going to fulfill all their dreams. Everything you failed to do, I'll make it happen. I'm getting into med school at a top university on my first try. No doubt about it. I'll be the one to erase your failure. Yeah, I believe you can, Harper. From now on, all the money they wasted on you is mine now. Oh, maybe I'll ask them to send me abroad for school. It's pretty expensive, so I wasn't sure before. But with the dead weight gone, it'll be totally doable. Yeah, since I won't be around anymore, make sure you study a lot, okay? And take care of Mom and Dad for me too. I won't be reaching out anymore. Got it! So don't you ever contact me again. Bye, loser!
Hey, Luna, what the heck have you been doing? You've totally disappeared.
Huh?
Get back to the house now. This isn't something you can stall on. There's something you have to do. Harper's life is on the line. You need to be her kidney donor. We want to start the process right away.
What? I don't even understand what you're saying right now. Why me anyway? You haven't contacted me in 6 years, and this is the first thing you say? Did something happen to Harper?
Yeah, she collapsed. They ran some tests at the hospital and found out she has a kidney condition. It's already pretty advanced. The doctor said it's serious, and we need to figure out a treatment plan ASAP.
I can't believe this.
If we leave it alone, she'll need dialysis. Her daily life, school, everything's going to be affected. The doctor said a transplant would be the best option. But your mom and I already got tested, and neither of us is a match. My health's been flagged for years in checkup, and your mom has chronic conditions, so she can't be a donor either.
So, that's why you've come to me?
Yeah. The doctor advised that if she has an older sister, it's a good idea to run some tests on her. With blood relatives, there's a good chance of a match. We've got no one else to turn to, so get back here and get tested.
I see. Now it all makes sense. You ignored me for nearly 6 years, and now this is why you're reaching out? Back then, you cut me off, said I wasn't family. You threw me out, and now when it's convenient for you, you want me to come back? You've got to be kidding me.
Come on. This isn't the time for that. Don't dredge up the past. Harper's life is on the line. Your feelings can wait. If you become her donor, everything will be fine. That's all that matters right now. Finally, you've got a chance to actually be useful to this family. This might be the first and last time you ever truly contribute. It's about time you, the failure, finally did something for us.
Excuse me?
Harper is currently ranked #1 at the top prep school in the entire country. She's placing in the top 5 nationwide on practice tests. She's been studying nonstop for her college entrance exam next year. And now this illness hits. If she doesn't get the transplant soon, there's no way she can take the test.
Still obsessed with college rankings, huh? You really want your golden girl to get into a top school on schedule, don't you?
Hell yeah! Unlike you, she's a genius. She's going to med school at a top university, you hear me? If she ends up on dialysis, she'll lose study time. You have to be the donor.
It's been 6 years since you kicked me out. Do you not give a thought to what I've gone through or what I'm working on right now?
That doesn't matter. Harper's health comes first right now. My daughter's seriously ill. This isn't the time for small talk.
Am I not your daughter too? Oh wait, my bad. You made it clear I wasn't when you threw me out. So after everything that's happened, you really believe you can just come to me and ask for something without even saying sorry?
Well,
I got rejected from college once and you erased everything I'd worked for. Told me to leave, gave me no one to turn to, and dumped me into the world alone. If you're seriously going to ask someone like that for help now, don't you think there's something you should say first?
Look, I do understand. I know it's selfish to suddenly reach out and ask you for something like this. Honestly, saying this to you isn't easy, and yeah, I've got a lot of mixed feelings about it. But at the end of the day, we're still family. When someone's in trouble, helping each other out is what family does, right? Even if you keep bringing up the past and blaming me, there's nothing I can do about it. You can't move forward if you're stuck in what's already happened. If you just gotten into that top school back then, none of this would have happened. That's just the truth. You've got to accept that much.
So, in the end, it all comes back to being my fault. No matter how this goes, you're just going to pin the blame on me. And pulling out the word family only when it's convenient? That's honestly kind of wild. I can't even remember the last time I was treated like family by you.
Maybe so, but this time, it's your shot at redeeming yourself. Helping Harper would mean something. For you too. If everything goes well, maybe we could recognize you as our daughter again. So, why don't you finally do something useful? Now's the time to step up for your family.
All right. I've got a lot of feelings about all this. But if it's something truly important, I'll do what I can.
Oh, that's more like it. That's the daughter I raised. I'm finally starting to see you in a better light. Once we get the surgery lined up, Harper can get back to studying smoothly, and her top university dreams will be back on track.
But first, we need to see the test results. Whether I'm a match or not, that comes first. And it's been a while, so I'd love to catch up with Harper for a little while. Talking to her directly might help me sort through my own feelings too. Can you tell me which hospital she's at?
Yeah, she's at St. John's University Hospital. Just go there and get tested. I'll call ahead and let the hospital know you're coming. I'll take care of the paperwork too, so you can get tested right away.
Thanks. I'll adjust my schedule this weekend and get everything ready to visit the hospital.
Awesome. That's what I wanted to hear. Now we can breathe easy and focus on getting Harper into a top university. No more distractions getting in the way of her studies. And you're finally pulling your weight around here. Good for you.
Hey, can you not butt in where you're not wanted? I don't need you worrying about me or whatever. Huh? Dad already told me that you're coming to the hospital? Are you serious? Honestly, I'm just confused. Even if you say you're visiting, I wasn't ready for that and I never asked you to come in the first place. To be honest, it's just awkward. You showing up would only make things tense and uncomfortable. I'd rather you didn't come. You don't have to say it like that. I just wanted to check in on you, that's all. I am worried. When I heard you were sick, of course I was concerned. Wanting to at least see your face. That's not weird, is it? Sure, but I don't need your concern. Even if we're technically related, you're not part of my life anymore. Harper, you didn't have to be so harsh about it. I'm just being honest. I don't want to see your face. And let's not forget, you only finished high school, right? What exactly are you trying to prove by showing up now? Just imagining you in my hospital room gives me chills. I bet the other patients and nurses will feel awkward for me. And no matter how much you worry about me, it doesn't make me feel anything. Actually, it just ticks me off. Hey, you really didn't have to go that far. You're not feeling well already. Why say things that hurt on purpose? Even after all these years, I've never stopped thinking of myself as your sister. I just wanted to make sure you were okay, as family. Cut it out already. Sister, I forgot about that a long time ago, and I'm not interested in patching things up now. You're nothing to me, so stop pretending we're family. Don't go around calling yourself my sister. I see. My friends come to visit me every day, you know, and they're all people who actually get me. They all think I'm an only child. If they suddenly found out I had a sister, it'd make things really complicated. So please, stop doing whatever you want. Don't mess up my life. No way. You seriously created a whole fake backstory just to erase me? You're really pretending I don't even exist, huh? Just so you know, all my friends are super accomplished. Some of them are planning to become doctors, just like me, or lawyers. And yeah, we all score in the top percentile on every test. If someone like you, a high school grad, showed up, it'd be humiliating. Sounds like your friends are really great. In that case, I'll make sure not to show up when they're around. So, is it cool if I drop by to see you even just for a little while? No, I really don't want to see you. No way. I was just worried about you. I never asked you to be worried about me. You're probably working at some bottom-tier company, getting pushed around, right? What would I even talk about with someone like that showing up to visit me? I see. If that's how you really feel, then I guess there's nothing more to say. Exactly. Glad you finally get it. A loser like you has no business visiting me. Your paycheck's probably trash, right? You just bring some cheap gift and embarrass me. Fine. Take care. And don't ever come see me. I don't want to see you. You're not even good enough to be a donor, so we're officially done. Got it. Bye. Just don't come back, okay? I won't be your donor anymore. Find someone else. Huh? What do you mean, donor? So, Dad didn't tell you anything, huh? Well, let me fill you in. I was going to be your kidney donor. What did you just say? Dad asked me to get tested. I was going to. That's why I figured I'd stop by your hospital room while I was at it. Wait, hold on. You were going to be the donor? What do you mean? Wasn't Dad the donor? Both Dad and Mom failed the compatibility tests, so they turned to me. Seriously? But I'm really sorry a dumb high school grad like me even considered donating. I should have checked with you first. Since it's clear you don't want to see someone like me, I'll back out. Wait, hold on. That was a joke. I was just messing around. Please, don't back out. Huh? You don't have to force yourself, you know. You probably don't want some low-level donor, right? But if you don't go through with it, I'll end up on dialysis, and it'll ruin my chances for the college entrance exam. Luna, I'm sorry for what I said earlier. Please, be my donor.
Oh? Didn't you just say, don't bother visiting me, you loser? And there's no point seeing someone who gets pushed around at a bottom-tier job, right? Funny how fast you flipped the script.
That's not what I meant. I was just nervous. It was the first time texting you on WhatsApp in forever. I didn't mean any of it. I just kind of panicked and typed dumb stuff.
No. This version of you is the fake one. Don't worry. I'll stick to my promise to never show up again. So go ahead and find someone else.
No way!
And honestly, even I was hurt by all that. You don't say those kinds of things to someone who offered to help save your life. It was a bit much. It made me realize I don't want to be involved anymore.
I'll tell Dad about this. Is that okay with you? If you back out of this donor thing, I won't forgive you.
Go ahead. Tell him whatever you want, but I've already made up my mind. Good luck with your treatment, finding a new donor, and getting into that top university. Not that someone like me, a high school grad, needs to wish you luck, right? Hey, Luna, what the heck is going on? Pick up the phone. You said you'd be the donor, didn't you? Why are you suddenly changing your mind? Harper told me everything, that you backed out of the donor agreement. What are you thinking? In the middle of an emergency like this? Don't tell me you're planning to go back on your word to your own parents. Did you forget what it means to be a decent human being? Hold on. Why am I the only one getting blamed here? Can you please stop acting like everything is my fault? You know what? Harper's the one who told me never show up again. She said it loud and clear. She's the one who cut me down with her words, and I'm still the bad guy? Look, it was a joke. She said it herself. She just got emotional for a second. She didn't mean it. Anyway, just get over here. Go to the hospital and get tested. We don't have time to waste. Harper's entire future is on the line. She's got college exams coming up. It's going to mess everything up. So stop dragging your feet and do something. Don't tell me you forgot everything we did to raise you. We gave you food, clothes, and a roof over your head. Now it's time you give back to your family, even just a little. This is your moment to repay us. At least once, just once, do something that shows you're part of this family. There you go again. Only calling me family when it benefits you. How many times are you going to pull the same move? I'm seriously done. And you? When are you going to stop talking down to me? Stop with the nonsense. You really have no idea what you're talking about, do you? What did you just say? How dare you talk to your father like that? Wow, you still think you get to call yourself my father? That's hilarious. You've got no right. You denied my existence for years, and now you have the nerve to contact me like nothing ever happened? No apology, no sign of regret. You only try to pull me back when it's convenient for you, just to bark orders at me. I kept quiet. I put up with everything, but did you ever even once stop to think how I felt? How dare you? What's with that attitude toward your own parent? Don't throw around the parent like it means something. Then let me ask you this. If you were really a father, would you have kicked me out the day I graduated high school? I was thrown out with nothing. I've been completely alone ever since. Not even one phone call from you. Try imagining what that felt like, just once. What kind of life do you think I had to live? You'll never understand. But at the very least, right now, just shut up and listen to me. Is this how a father treats his daughter? Hey, what's going on, Luna? This isn't like you at all. You're not usually the type to get this angry. You're right. I used to be a quiet little girl, scared of disappointing you and Mom. But that was a long time ago. A lot can change in 6 years. You two went to a top university. You should get that, right? Change? Wait, are you saying you've become someone who would just walk away from her family without a second thought? What are you talking about?
I did try to help, didn't I? After everything that happened, I still saw Harper as my family, my little sister. That's why I agreed to be her donor, but she's the one who turned it down. She's the one who stomped all over the kindness I offered.
No way.
To her, I'm just a naive high school grad, and she doesn't even want to be in the same room as me. She called me a loser stuck in a dead-end job and told me never to return. Those are her words, not mine.
But Harper said it was all just a joke. She didn't mean it.
You really think that kind of excuse works now? I'm just doing exactly what she asked. If she doesn't want me in her life, I'll respect that. Starting now, I'm cutting ties with all of you.
What did you just say?
It's not a problem, is it? You kicked me out 6 years ago, said I was a disgrace to the family. We've basically been estranged this whole time anyway.
Do you even realize how ridiculous you sound right now? A child cutting off her own parents? You'll regret this, I swear.
Regret? Like how?
Well, you know, you're just a high school grad, and now you're cutting off your parents. There's no way you'll live a normal life like that. When things go wrong, you'll have no one to help you. That's basically game over. Someone like you can't survive out there alone.
Let me see. But I'm actually making well above the average salary at my current job.
What? You're making more than the average salary?
And I'm engaged too. He's super kind, responsible. Once we get married, we're already planning to buy a house. So yeah, even if we're estranged, I think I'll manage just fine.
What? Wait a second. When did you even get a fiancé?
During those 6 years you abandoned me. Oh, and by the way, he knows everything about my past, including what happened with you guys. And he still chose to be with me, so don't worry. Turns out, even a dumb high school grad can find someone who's on her side.
No way. You got engaged without even telling your parents?
Well, you called me a stranger, remember? I figured I had no choice but to make it on my own, so I worked my tail off. And now, I've built a pretty solid life for myself. In the real world, results matter way more than a diploma. Being an adult is actually kind of fun.
You've got to be kidding me. I can't believe you're doing so well.
So yeah, feel free to go ahead and cut me off for good. You don't need to come to the wedding. Actually, you won't be invited and I won't be telling you when it is. Even if I have a kid someday, you'll never meet them.
Wait, a kid? Wait a second. Are you really saying you're pregnant already? You can't be serious. That's different. That would be our first grandchild.
Don't call them your grandkids if you're not even family. I'm the failure daughter, remember? Not part of the family anymore.
But...
You know, even without a fancy degree, I'm happy. Even if we're estranged, I'll keep moving forward and live a good life. So please, for my sake, don't ever contact me again. I'm living my life as if I'm completely unrelated to you now.
Wait, please. I admit we were wrong. I'm sorry. So please, don't abandon us.
Goodbye. Good luck finding a donor for Harper. Luna, please help me. I'm begging you. Harper? I don't know what to do anymore. I seriously don't know what to do. Wait, what's going on all of a sudden? Harper, is this you asking for my help? That's something I didn't expect. My grades, they keep dropping. I've been going to school while still doing outpatient treatment, but I can't focus at all since we still haven't found a donor. My teacher even mentioned that if I keep this up, I won't make it into a top university. Wait, what? You used to be so brilliant. And my boyfriend broke up with me. He said dating someone sick is too much and dumped me. Wow, too bad. He said dating a girl on dialysis in high school was just too much, and he couldn't see a future with me, so he ended it. Well, I mean, you can't blame him. You are in high school. That kind of stuff happens. Even grown-ups struggle when their partner gets sick. It's a lot to handle. He's got his own entrance exams coming up too, so it's hard to blame him. Why are you being so cold about it? This is all your fault anyway. Wait, what? My fault? Yes, it is. It's all your fault. If you had just agreed to be my donor, none of this would have happened. My life is falling apart. That's not really something you can just dump on me. If you're feeling emotional, maybe talk to a friend. Shut up! I don't have any friends anymore. That's why I had no choice but to reach out to you. Excuse me? Didn't you have a bunch of friends who visited you in the hospital? Well, I kind of lashed out at them. I told them they should be my donor instead. I pressured every single one of them, and they all backed away. Wow, okay, that one's definitely on you. Friends aren't just tools who jump when you ask for something. I can't believe you actually brought up being a donor to them. Honestly, I'm shocked by how shameless that is. If you run over people's boundaries without thinking about their feelings, yeah, of course, they're going to walk away. I just can't take this anymore. Nothing is going the way I want. My body hurts. I don't even want to go to school. I just want to give up on everything. Why is it always me who has to go through this? If I were healthy, everything would have gone so much better. Hey, if you helped me now, I really think things would turn around. My grades would bounce back, my relationships too. So, can you please give me another chance? Don't be mean. I'll apologize. I'll seriously reflect on everything I've said. I'm really sorry. Just a little kindness from you, and I swear, I'll be able to pick myself back up. Mean? You're saying I'm being mean to you? You're not seriously ignoring everything you said and did, are you? All I did was follow your words and stay away. You told me the world was better without me in it. So I disappeared. And I still remember everything you said. Don't come near me. You dumb high school grad. You're an embarrassment. Every single word was meant to erase me. You really should work on that habit of saying whatever you feel in the moment. People can't just flip their emotions on and off like a switch. I wasn't trying to hurt you. Please, I'm serious. Help me now. I didn't mean to hurt you, I swear. This time, I'm really asking from the heart. Don't abandon me. You're the only one I have left to turn to, sis. You know, when you keep changing your story, people stop trusting you. You need to take responsibility for your own words. Wait, do I really come off that way? Even though I only have a high school diploma, I still stand by what I say. Relationships are built on that kind of consistency. Please, Luna, I seriously have no one else. I only have you. Lately, I've been fighting with Mom and Dad a lot too, and the house doesn't even feel like home anymore. There's really no one I can turn to. That sounds tough, but honestly, that's not something I can fix. You're the one who planted those seeds. Now it's your job to deal with the harvest. If what you really want is someone who will stand by you, then start by choosing words and actions that deserve that support. Until you change, I can't reach out to you. You can't just hurt people with your words, then cry for help when it blows back on you. That's not how this works. Goodbye. Maybe it's time you finally learn to stand up on your own. I immediately blocked every single family member on WhatsApp. I changed my phone number, and they don't know my new address either. Apparently, they tried reaching out to some of my friends, but since I already told them the full story, they just shut it down like, seriously, now you care? Thankfully, I have people around me who truly see me for who I am. Harper, after all that trash she talked and how high and mighty she acted, still couldn't find a donor in the end. Now she's on dialysis 3 times a week, trying to juggle that with high school. Her amazing grades dropped fast. She kept saying stuff like, I can't concentrate or I don't have the energy. But honestly, that's on her. She was always bragging about getting into a top college straight out of high school. And in the end, she didn't get into a single one of her top choice schools. Not even her safety schools. Last I heard, she's holed up at home now. She deleted all her social media, and those so-called brilliant friends she used to brag about, not a single one stuck around. Well, if you go around demanding your friends become your kidney donor, you're obviously going to scare them off. And then, there's my dad. The same guy who used to brag nonstop about his perfect DNA is now totally crushed. He can't handle the fact that life didn't turn out the way he wanted, and he's apparently messing up left and right at work. Saying things like, "Did I raise them wrong?" or "I never thought Harper would fail." It's honestly hilarious. He spent so long chasing his perfect fantasy, and now he's finally paying the price. As for me, I'm getting married soon. I'm marrying someone kind who accepts every part of my past. These days, I live a calm, peaceful life filled with laughter, and I'm wishing for even more happiness from here on out.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.